Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, there you are.
Here I am.
Right on time. We're both punctual.
Yes, we are. I sat with my phone and made it a point to be here exactly at 7 o'clock.
I didn't trust myself. I came in early in case I did something wrong. I'm not very good with computers.
You were perfect.
All right, now, just a minute here.
What are you doing?
I'm just making sure that you look like you.
And what's the verdict?
You passed.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, some people, you ever notice this? If when you see them, they don't look like their pictures.
Oh, that's so true.
It's like this is my camera face, and this is me.
Oh.
I'm happy to report that this Virginia is even better than this Virginia.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy you approve. And I am happy to finally be looking at the real Stuart.
And
You look like Stuart.
hooray for me. Now, you might turn it around.
What?
Well, I want to get a full picture. I want to see the back of your head.
Turn around. Well, it's this chair. It doesn't swivel. And I told you about my hip.
I'm just teasing. No need to turn. I can imagine your backside.
Oh,
That didn't sound right.
I know what you meant, but I can assure you that the back of my head, not my best feature. I always thought when I was a young girl that it was flat, but that was when I bothered to look. I haven't looked back there in years.
Well, I'm sure it's lovely.
Aren't you nice? Thank you.
Well, this is odd, isn't it?
What?
Well, this, what we're doing? I mean, who in their right mind would have ever thought that one day this would be called a date? I mean, that's what Silver, whatever it's calling, is a date.
That's right.
It's Silver Linings. Yeah, that company that we met on. You know,
Oh,
they're calling this our first date.
it is our first date.
It's not like any first date I've ever been on.
No, it's new for me too, but I'm just as nervous as I am on any other first date.
You are.
Absolutely. I still have the little butterflies I always feel.
I'm not seeing any little butterflies.
But trust me, they're there. Maybe we could make them to, in the computer to fly around like they do. Well, now, I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to. I have met other men on the computer before.
Oh, you have?
Yes, it was another senior dating app or whatever they call it. Anyway, they had pictures of the men, and some were bald, some were toupees, some were fat. Some of them looked like they had passed away long ago. Yeah, well, under the pictures, they listed their hobbies, like what they ate for breakfast and how often they bathed their dogs, idiotic things. And I had to sit and choose based on that. I once dated a man because he ate scrambled eggs and owned an Airedale.
How'd that turn out?
Well, I'm here with you now, so there's your answer.
That's so true. Yeah, at least this service had us take that, what do you call it?
Compatibility test.
A compatibility test, scientifically based, they told me. It seemed like a good deal.
Oh, I agree. I went on some awful dates.
But I've never used a computer to date ever.
Is that right?
No, I'm not very good on the computer. My son kind of guided me through this, but plus, I really don't date that often.
Oh, I see.
No, once in a while, I'd meet people at various places before the virus. One of my favorite places was Trader Joe's. You know Trader Joe's?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, I would hang out over there where they hand out the free samples. Oh, do you remember free samples?
Oh, I love the free samples.
Oh, anyway, I'd stand over there eating the little food with the little forks and drinking the coffee out of little cups. And every once in a while, some nice lady, my own age, mind you, I'm not a pervert or anything, would come along. We'd start to chat.
I never thought of you as a pervert, Stuart.
Well, thank you. Anyway, we'd be getting along pretty good, talking about the little samples of the coffee or whatever, and just shooting the shit. Oh, pardon my language. That's what we used to call it when I was younger.
Oh, don't worry. I say worse things than that.
I'm sure you do. Anyway, we'd be getting along real good. We'd hang out there for maybe a couple hours. Well, Trader Joe's didn't like that.
I wouldn't think so.
No, they'd shoo us along. We'd drift on down towards the yogurt, and sometimes one thing would lead to another.
What does that mean?
One thing would lead to another.
Uh-huh.
We'd go to my apartment.
I see.
We'd have sex.
Well, how did that turn out?
I'm here with you now, so there's your answer.
Oh, Stuart, you're very funny.
So are you. I feel like I know so much about you. Because we had the highest compatibility score of any couple in the history of Silver Linings.
You mentioned that on the phone. What was our score again?
96.
90 out of 100?
I don't know, but it was the highest in the history of the company. Yeah, I was chatting with a representative. It's scientifically based. I was chatting with a representative of the company. He told me that.
Isn't that something? So I guess we're compatible.
Well, we both like Trader Joe's, so I guess we are. Oh, I almost forgot something.
What?
I have something for you. How could I? My mother used to say, Stuart, you forget your head one day. Could you excuse me just a minute?
Have something for me? Sure.
Here we go. There we go. Yeah. For you, madame.
Oh, aren't they lovely?
I nearly forgot I had them. I got them at Trader Joe's. They don't have the free samples anymore, so whoosh, I'm in and out. I thought that the sunflowers would brighten up everybody's day.
Stuart?
Yes?
That was very thoughtful of you. They're very lovely.
Well, I always was a romantic. I'll tell you what, I'll keep them here until I can see you in person.
Stuart?
Yes?
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you not wearing pants?
What?
When you stood up, it looked as though you weren't wearing any pants.
Oh, did you see that?
Of course. You stood up right in front of me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. But I left the flowers in the kitchen. I'm sorry. I had to get up.
You came on our date not wearing pants?
I did.
Why?
I could.
That's no reason. I dressed for you.
Yeah, and beautifully too. But if you didn't want to wear anything,
What?
that would have been okay with me.
Oh, Stuart, don't you see that is...
It's hot in here. There's no air conditioning.
That's not a reason not to wear pants to a date.
But isn't it really just a date for the chest up?
No, this is a fully clothed date. I'm even wearing high heels. Stuart, they even said that in the email. Silver Lining said it. Treat this like a regular date.
I did. I got your flowers.
But Stuart, it shows such a lack of respect.
You seem angry.
Angry? I'm stunned. I'm speechless.
Well, now you don't really seem speechless.
What?
Listen, Virginia, you're going to hold on a minute. Now, listen, I got a pair of sweatpants right over there. They slip right on, only take a second.
Yes, go put them on. All I can think of is you sitting there without anything on. Ugh.
Okay. Ah.
Oh! Oh, I can't.
Just a second.
Oh,
Okay. Here I am. Ah, here we go. Good as new. Here I am. Good as new. Oh, ooh, that's much better. Not as sticky. This chair is vinyl.
oh my God.
What?
Maybe this wasn't the right thing to do.
What? Have a date?
Yes, have a date with a lunatic who doesn't wear pants.
A lunatic? We have a 96 compatibility rating.
That failed to take into account that you go on a date not wearing pants.
Wishful thinking, maybe.
Okay, that's it. I'm
Oh,
signing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude. Really rude. I'm sorry.
Rude. It was moronic. Imbecile.
Yes. Okay.
Infantile.
Well, you have an excellent vocabulary. We both do. I am sorry. I really am. I just wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't.
You know, this is all just so new to me. I can't explain it. This what do you call it? What's the word? Virtual? Is that the word? You know?
Virtual.
Yeah, virtual dating. See, now if we'd have met at a nice restaurant, like people used to, like that one you mentioned on the phone.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that place. You see, I'd have worn pants, not sweatpants. I only got those on because they were sitting right over there. Now, but I have a real nice pair I got at Macy's just before they closed. I could put those on. It'd just take a minute. I'd have to find a belt.
No, stay, sit. Don't get up.
Okay.
If you hadn't gotten those flowers, I'd be gone.
Now, see, I can do something right. You know why? It didn't take a computer.
Let me see them again. They're very nice.
They smell kind of good, too. You're not getting that, are you?
No, I'm not. You can put them down now.
Okay.
Stuart, may I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
What's wrong with you?
That's a good personal question. So many things.
Well, let me know. Tell me so that maybe I can understand you.
Well, when my wife passed, you knew that. I was in limbo for so long. Limbo, adrift, lost.
I think that's normal enough.
Well, my children kept me grounded. I've got a daughter and a son and the most lovely, wonderful little granddaughter. I hug her like this. Then we got this pantomime.
Panama?
The virus.
Pandemic.
It is a pandemic, thank you. And everything just got, my children can't visit. I missed my granddaughter's birthday.
Oh.
I mean, who knows when I'll be able to hug her again, right?
Where is she?
In Phoenix. She's got to come here. I cannot stand the heat.
Me neither.
I know. So, well, anyway, instead of going adrift again, my son thought that I should try this virtual senior dating. It's all his idea, really, but he's a good, caring guy, my son. But look, I'm probably not cut out for this, Virginia. Really, maybe, I don't know. You know, I am so sorry. I'm just not myself.
That's good enough for me, Stuart. Let's forget it. Clean slate. Everybody deserves a second chance. And now we have a story to share, so there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? We're all under a lot of strain.
No, I know. It's so true. Thank you for being understanding.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, there sure is. I mean, the hospital, the videos of the hospital. The first New York, then Houston. I mean, you've seen the videos, so you know what I'm talking about.
Videos?
You've seen him on Rachel Maddow. I mean, I watch Rachel Maddow. She's that commentator on MSNBC. Now, I know that you watch her too because we have a 96 compatibility.
I don't watch Rachel Maddow.
You don't?
I watch Laura Ingraham.
What now?
Laura Ingraham, she's an hour later on Fox News.
You're kidding.
Not every night, 2-3 times a week. I don't trust Rachel Maddow or MSNBC.
You don't trust her?
Oh, they're too liberal. Like when everyone said, don't go to Charlotte. Everyone was an authority. One day it's this, the next day it's that. You know what I said? If I don't go to Charlotte, it's because of my hip, not because of the height. And I told you about my arthritis. On an airplane, the pain is unbearable.
Charlotte?
Yes, Charlotte. I was a delegate. That reminds me. Let me show you something. That is Cleveland, 2016. I was hammered. Can you tell? If you give me a few minutes, I could show you a picture of me standing right behind Ivanka and Jared. Oh, Jared is so cute. He's even cuter in person. If I was a little younger and had a better hip, oh boy.
So you're
arthritic, yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you looking for? Are you going to show me something now?
I'm looking for the questionnaire.
The one we took?
How could they have missed this?
Missed what, dear?
No, 96 rating. Nothing about. Oh, how is this possible?
How is what? Oh, I see. Well, I have a confession to make. I ignored anything political in the questionnaire. Listen, you never know what they're going to do with my information. Silicon Valley types.
You know, I may be getting a phone call any minute. It may be an emergency. My niece, gallbladder. It's genetic. The entire family has them out. You know, the surgery's today.
That call, I suppose, would pull you away.
It's good. It really. You know, Virginia, I gotta say, this isn't gonna work.
Is that what you think, Stuart?
Oh, he's just so.
The president? Oh, well, he's not everyone's taste. He's a little. But what has that got to do with us? Look at Kellyanne and George Conway. The president doesn't come between them.
Virginia, let me be straight with you. How do I say this? I don't think I could be a George.
I'm seeing that. Well, I guess this is what the young people would call a deal breaker.
Oh.
What you're saying is that it's time to sign off, I think.
Oh, Virginia, just a second. Before you go, I just want to say, you are very lovely.
Thank you, Stuart. That's very kind of you. And I know that you will find your way.
Yes, thank you.
We live in strange times. I can remember when a couple would have a difference of opinion and they'd be fine. Have a nice cordial dinner together, slightly heated maybe, but cordial. Now look at us, separated by so much, not just the computer screen. But you know what? We'll both date properly soon.
And when that date happens, I promise I will pick up the bill and wear pants.
Your lucky date will be grateful. Oh, I just thought of something.
Yes?
About a month ago, I was asked to leave Walmart for not wearing a face mask. A customer recorded the whole thing. I just got an email from my friend. It's on YouTube. Well, I'm telling you this because After I yell at the store manager, I turn around and walk out. So you could see the back of me. Would you like the link?
I'm not sure I know what a link is.
Ask your son. He seems to be taking good care of you. Well, I'm going to sign off now.
Me too. Oh, how do I do that?
Look at the bottom left of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
You see the little button, the red button that says log out?
Oh, okay, got it.
You click on that.
Click on that.
Yeah, but only if you want to. Good night, Mr. 96.
96. Highest rating.
Almost 100. Almost. Good night, Stuart.
Good night, Virginia.